So, Lamar, what's it like going against a guy like Miles here?
He's a great pass rusher, great defender. I've been sending him around since college, since my freshman year in college. So I'm used to playing against him. I say, he's a great defender, all around defensive lineman.
When you watch this Cleveland defense on tape, is it hard to find a lot of weaknesses?
I believe every defense gonna have its strengths and weaknesses. But for right now, those guys are flying around, all phases of the defense, flying around to the ball, playing great defense.
How much more difficult is it that they move Miles around into the spots?
I'm not the lineman, so I don't really think it'll be difficult for me. I'm not the one blocking them. I'm gonna be just having to, read the defense and dish the ball out.
Well, when you watch the tape this past week, what was your biggest takeaway from it in terms of things you guys need to clean up and going into Cleveland?
Like I said, we had plenty of opportunities to win that game. We was driving the ball down the field, and we have mishaps. Got to just catch the ball, throw the ball, and do what we do best, and put points on the board. And going into Cleveland, do the same thing, but better.
It looked like a couple times Sunday there were times where you may have expected guys to do something different or vice versa. Do you feel like you guys are still in that phase where you're still trying to get on the same page?
Absolutely. It's September. One of our guys just got there a week. Not even a month. He hasn't been around, and then we just trying to figure each other out right now. We didn't really play preseason, so we just trying to figure it out. We just had one great game against Cincinnati. Piggyback, go to Colts. Well, we played the Colts, and we just had little mishaps, and that happens. Every game not perfect, but hope we clean it up. Cleveland, I feel like the sky's the limit for us, like I always say.
Well, when you get out on the practice field today, you got Ryan Stanley and Tyler Linderbaum back out there, Marcus Williams. How does that, you get kind of marquee players like that back, at least on the practice field. How does that lift the spirits of the team and impact
our razor. It's just our guys back out there on the field, and we were looking forward to it. Makari and Sam did a great job. When those guys was out, but hopefully they back up this week, and we just hit the ground running like we always do.
Lamar, you and Deshaun Watson also go back to college. You've had some battles back then.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him this year and his offense?
To be honest, I haven't been watching those guys. But like you said, we've been going back and forth since 2016, that shootout in Death Valley. I haven't been watching those guys this season, but they playing pretty good at what I've heard.
Lamar, is there any characteristics of the Browns defense that makes them particularly formidable?
I'll say their corners and the all-around defense, the corner, safety, and the defensive line. Like I said, those guys have been flying around on tape.
Lamar, I know you guys are focused on your own team, but when an NFL team scores 70 in a game, what comes to mind? What do you think about? Does it make you think about where offenses are going? Does it make you think of a bar that you kind of want this offense to get to? What do you think about that?
To be honest, no. I believe our offense can do the same thing. We just have to dial in, stay locked in within the game and put points on the board. Because, like I said, I feel like we stopped ourselves against the Colts. Turnovers, little mishaps. We wasn't putting points on the board, but I believe we could.
It said early last Sunday that the turnovers, fumbles are not winning football. We have to play winning football. Is there anything you can point to in common with the fumbles that you've had so far this year?
Oh, they was in the pocket. Most of them been in the pocket. I had that one against Texas when I was trying to make a guy miss, but most of them been in the pocket. Trying to throw the ball. The ball is loose, like me throwing it, and it's been hit. But you got to do a better job at that. It affects the game. It affects the game.
Lamar, early this season, you guys will make trips into Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. At this point in your career, have you adopted sort of an attitude about going into these hostile places? Are you motivated by it? Is there anything that you take that makes your game another level when you're on the road?
I go into those games playing like any other game, but it's different because they're in a division. So it's like you said, it's a little extra motivation. I say, it's like a rival. It's like a rival, and it's physical games, very physical. So
hear the crowd? Do you hear things they say Anything?
No, I don't pay attention to the crowd. I'm trying to win. I really don't care.
All right. Thank you, Lamar.
I appreciate y'all.